Hello and welcome back to Air and Fire of Light. I'm Tasha. Hopefully y'all are having a wonderful day. It's a little gloomy out here in Cincinnati. Um, yeah, I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I will do a small quick read for anybody that's interested. I ask that my higher self, my angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides be present. Let's see what's gonna come out in the cards. What we dealing with, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? Come out in the cards. So we got a divine masculine. You could be, they could be. Somebody is a divine masculine here. Clarity of focus, generosity of the heart, powerful presence, undaunted ambition, discipline, largeness of mind, risk taking, assertiveness, strength of the body, and resolve, fiercely protective instinct, action oriented. And somebody got naughty thoughts. Oh, wait, sexually fantasizing about you, strong need to be physically near or undeniable sexual desire driven by instinct here. Somebody wants you. I'm working on my self-worth. For a long time, I deemed myself as someone who didn't deserve love and happiness. I was always angry with my life and punished. I know, and pushed love away because I thought I didn't deserve it. So maybe this person was punished or they felt like they was punished when it came to love, fragmentation of the soul. Scorpio, the kitchen witch. Okay, you could be a Scorpio anywhere in your chart. Intuitive, resourceful, passionate, loyal, smart, fearless, mystic, stoic. Okay, and the negative traits of the Scorpio is manipulative, cold, vengeful, rude, power hungry, jealous, and trust issues. You could be born in 89, or they could be born in 89 or 98 here. Illusion. You could be 43, they could be 43 years old, or 34, 40, 20, 29 here. They could be born in 92. Life path number could be 4, 2, and 11, or 17, which is 8, breaks down to 8. 7, be careful of drama and falseness, being deceived by appearances or people, extreme emotions, and idealizing a situation and or avoiding a difficult truth. So somebody is avoiding a difficult truth here, this masculine. Okay, or you could be avoiding a difficult truth about this masculine here. Somebody is Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius in your chart, or the Sagittarius is the one that's thinking naughty thoughts of you. Outspoken, self-assured, friendly. Okay, boastful is the friendly, ambitious, optimistic, honest, and open. And the negative traits of a Sagittarius is being boastful, mouthy, tactless, selfish, temper, messy, dogmatic, and forgetful. Reinvention. Maybe you're reinventing yourself. Metamorphosis of mind and spirit, changing oneself into something better, working on shadow aspect and becoming aware of strength and weaknesses. You could be born in 69 or 96 or 90. They could be a life path number 9, 8, 7, 4, 2, and 11 here. Yes, absolutely. So you're absolutely reinventing yourself here. Sagittarius, outspoken, self-assured. Okay, you are. Somebody is chasing you. Okay, chaser feels unwanted and self-blames, feeling pain and hopelessness in confusing situation, feeling empty and lost without twin, experiencing the dark night of the soul. Somebody is now wanting to chase you. Courage. Okay, willingness to confront agony, pain, danger, uncertainty, or intimidation. Strength to venture, persevere, and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. And something happened in the wintertime. December 22nd through February the 6th. So something went on in the wintertime between you and this person that's now chasing you, that's bringing up the courage to confront their agony, their pain, danger, uncertainty, and intimidation. They was in denial of the connection between you and this person. Too fast, too soon. There is another person involved, not ready for the deep connection and wrong timing. I can't or won't commit, afraid of hurting you or hurting themselves. This person has already hurt you and hurt themselves. All right, this person, okay, didn't want to commit. Now they want to chase after you. This divine masculine. Okay, or this is a woman chasing after a divine masculine here. Cancer. You can have Cancer in your chart. Loyal, protective, intuitive, caring, devoted, perceptive, tenacious. Okay. The negative traits is overly sensitive, moody, vindictive, grudge holder, secretive, and jealous. Leo. You could be a Leo. They could be a Leo. I was feeling Leo when I saw that lion. I was used to being the center focus of everyone's attention, but your magnetism outweighed mine, and I was insecure about that. So somebody was very insecure about your magnetism. Our connection was very intense and confusing, but I'm trying to understand our undeniable bond. You were brought to me to teach me things and to bring awareness of my own existence. So somebody now is realizing that you were brought to them to teach them something. And now they want to surrender. I am ready to surrender myself to our connection. I will no longer run away from it, and I will no longer deny it. I am trusting in the universe and our love for one another. So now somebody wants to surrender to you. Somebody wants to come to you and surrender. They want to deny whatever connections that they have with other people, and they want to come to you. Karmic partner. Okay, this person has a karmic partner, or they are a karmic partner. Turbulence with plenty of highs and lows, red flags, codependency, arguments, miscommunication. They test us in our understanding of love and relationships. So this person had a karmic partner or people that they were involved in. Inner turmoil. Somebody also has inner turmoil. I am bounded physically, mentally, and spiritually. I feel there is no way out from where I am. I feel imprisoned because of my own doing. I'm trying to fight my inner demons, but it's just so difficult at times. I have made and used excuses in order to control or sabotage our connection, but now I realize the only way to heal is to mend, acknowledge, and forgive my past. So maybe you needing to do this, or this is what this person is realizing. Maybe you realize that. I don't know. Twin flame in reverse. Twin flame came out in reverse. It says, I recognize our connection was intense and it still burns my soul. It's a connection that can never be broken, but it is one that must be balanced in order to move forward together. So somebody want to move forward with you sentimentally. Okay, having a hard time letting go, examining photos and thinking about the past, strong emotional feelings while thinking about memories and cycles. Okay, this person could have took you on a lot of cycles here. Very dysfunctional, unstable, hurtful, toxic. Same scenarios keep occurring, but unable to learn necessary lessons. Predictable, repetitive cycles of breaking up and getting back together again. Ghosted. This person could have ghosted you. Okay, unable to confront feelings or what they are feeling. Want to avoid conflict, explanation, and self introspection. Convenient to run instead of facing other person's reaction. Mm, mm, mm. And that says faithful encounter. It says the moment I lay eyes on you, I knew I can't explain how I felt, but I know what I was meant to find you. Now these persons rebuilding. They want to rebuild. Starting over, but better than ever, moving forward with hard and work and communication, being honest with one's feelings and aspirations for the connection. Libra, there you go. Romantic, charming, diplomatic, fair, idealistic, social, clever, and smart. And the negative traits is indecisive, self-pity, vain, unreliable, superficial, ambivalent, lazy, and fearful. Telepathic. Okay, you could have been communicated with this person telepathically that ghosted you. Random thoughts and intense feelings brought about your twin. Notice patterns, images, or numbers in your day to day that remind you of your person, and angel numbers and symbols. Positive movement forward, divinely guided toward union, multiple messages through the different forms. Okay, so somebody's saying angel numbers. 25 could be your number, which breaks down to 715. Ego driven breaks down to 6. Okay, 18 is 9. Ego driven. Somebody is ego driven. Act in one's own self interest, driven by a need to prove oneself better than others, does not truly love the person, but loves more of what the person gives. Dang. So sometimes people don't be loving you. They be out here just loving what you give them. Okay. How you make them feel or what y'all do together. Maybe. So maybe leaning towards yes for this person. Sometimes more so, yes. 94. They could be born in 94 or 49 years old. 12. So we have inner turmoil here or tumultuous lives. I'm sorry. We have experienced so many similar things in our lives. I always thought I was the only one to have had these experiences. I take comfort in knowing you truly understand me. Fulfilled. Somebody want to pop some champagne with you. Completion or achievement, feeling happy and satisfied with one's life. What you want out of life. So maybe you getting what you want out of life. Maybe you popping champagne here. You could be 45. They could be 45. Small offering. Somebody wants to bring you a small offering here. Short and temporary offering in between feelings awkward and unawkward. But refusing to let go completely, stuck in a situation they cannot get out of, and only can give you something small. Materialistic. You could be materialistic. They could be more concerned with what people think of them and their situation in life, obsessively focusing on money or cares deeply about owning luxury goods. That's all this person care about. They could be born in 62. They could be 26 years old. Infatuation. They could be born in 61, or their life path number could be 26, which breaks down to an 8. Infatuation. So somebody is being carried away by an unreasonable passion, obsessively strong emotions for someone based on physical needs and or believing it is the perfect relationship. So maybe somebody now is infatuated with your relationship or was infatuated with you. Damn. It must be hard too, because that sounds real hard. Pisces. This could be a Pisces. You could be okay. Creative, intuitive, empathetic, kind, generous, romantic, mystical, gentle. The negative side of a Pisces is depressive, dependent, obsessive, extreme emotion, escapism, and spiteful. Masquerading. Somebody is masquerading here, wearing a mask. Attempts to conceal their feelings and authentic intentions, feels powerless and may resort to lying to gain greater control over their environment. Gluttonous gossip. So somebody is gossiping, unable to control and has an overwhelming need to share false or misleading information, overindulging and overconsumption of personal narratives that may or may not be true. And somebody is desensitizing here. The pain of our separation is tearing me apart. I don't know how to handle my feelings and emotions. Instead of working through the pain, I usually take whatever helps me feel numb. So they numbing themselves, okay, about the physical emotions that you all share it together. And they out here gossiping though. Their life path number could be 35, which is breaks down to an 8. They could be 53 or born in 73. Okay, or 37 years old. So we have unsure, insecurity. So somebody is insecure, unsure of who and where they are in life, wears a mask to hide their feelings, in fear of rejection and constantly covers up who they are in fear of what others may think of them. So this person is constantly wearing makeup, constantly trying to wear a mask, cover themselves up. They may cover themselves up a lot, not just with makeup, but just cover themselves up. Cover their head up, their face up, their body up, just covered up. This person is part of a past life love that you used to have, intuitive and telepathic communication. Time seems to stop in each other's presence. Instant connection and deep emotions feels very familiar with each other, and deceit. So somebody tried to deceive you here. Actions does not match their words, living a lie and won't even admit it to themselves. Pretends their feelings for you does not exist and is dismissive of you. So somebody is trying to dismiss you, period. They try not to believe that y'all had a destiny together. You were destined to meet strong, unbreakable bond, passionate love, and strong desire, deep inner knowing of divine connection. You're a magical muse to someone as well. Magical muse, a great source of artistic inspiration and beyond, a lover, a friendly infatuation, or maybe a stranger that one never even speaks to. Okay, this could be somebody you don't even know. But anyway, that's the end of Air and Fire of Light. Let me see how many minutes. I just did a reading for 16 minutes. Ooh. So we had Scorpio, Leo, Libra, Pisces. I don't think I've seen any air signs. Yeah, Libra. Libra air sign. All right, y'all. See who this person is. What do we need to know, Holy Spirit, about these people? Part of this past life, intuitive, telepathic communication. What is it that we need to know? What is it that I need to know? What do I need to know? Madman. There's a madman out here. Wow. Somebody is an embracer of madness, frenzy, chaos, unruly, and possession. Captain. Okay. Navigator of destiny, voyage, leadership, decision making, and objective. They could be a fireman. Bravest heroism, sacrifice, rescue, extinguish. Maybe somebody had to go and put some fire out, or there was some fire. Okay, these two firemen. That scared me. These two firemen had to be brave and heroistic. Okay, they had to sacrifice and rescue, extinguish. Lover. So somebody had to put some love affair or love romance, retro, repro, reproduction, infinity. Somebody a criminal. Transgressor of justice, prison, parole, and discipline. Would be somebody is a criminal here. Reader. Okay, so they could be a reader. Seeker of knowledge, pursuer, explorer of information. They could be a criminal. Transgressor of justice, prison, parole, discipline. Maybe they had to go to jail for something. Mm-mm. What else, Holy Spirit? I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling some type of way when I be seeing stuff like that. Animal shaman, animal spirit, spiritual leader. Okay, nature. It could be a spiritual leader here. It could love animals. Gang. Somebody's part of a gang. This lover, part of a brotherhood, Shadows, underworld, transactions, violence, criminality. Yeah, they're a criminal. This madman, a vendor, merchant, retailer, individual, entrepreneur. Mm-mm. This is a madman here. Bartender, master of libations, small talker, alleviator, clown. Mm. Jester of laughter, comedy, mask, performer. So this bartender could be a clown or laughing like a clown. Elder, wisdom bearer, experience, tradition, kindness, and health. So this person that's part of a gang here, that could be your lover, they got some form of wisdom. They got experience in some things that they did, tradition and kindness and health. Okay. Well, this person knows some things. Even though they're part of a gang, they know something. Dancer. You could be, they could be. Somebody is a dancer here. Dang. Weaver of grace, movement, harmony, rhythm, passion. Dancer. Dancer. That's how it's supposed to come out. That's how it fell out. I don't know. Security guard. Okay, this person is not a security guard because that came out in reverse. Patrol, keeper, watchman, service provider. This person is not a police. Okay. They don't wear a badge of honor. They don't carry a gun. Or they do. And maybe they trying to put down their gun. I don't know. It came out in reverse. Writer. Weaver of tales, storyteller, crafting, communication, and polishing. This person could be a writer, or you could be writing something. You could be crafting something. Young, vitality, innovative, potential, growth. Courier. You may carry something. Maybe you are a carrier. Messenger of connections, delivery, information, transmission, and gift. So maybe you bring the gifts to people. You're a carrier. Maybe you bring people their gifts. Soldier, guardian of a nation, loyalty, honor, integrity, selfless service. Boss. You could be a boss. They could be a boss. This writer could be a boss. Okay, they could always get money from their writings. They could write books and stuff here, crafting things. Master of wealth, risk, investment manager, and leader. Driver. Okay, you could be a driver. They could be a driver. Navigator of journey, steering safe passage, and welcome. Maybe you drive people around. Maybe you're this courier. Maybe you drive around people's gifts and deliver stuff in your car, in your personal vehicle here. Player. So somebody is a player. Socialite of charm, elegance, expert of romance, leisurely life. So this person lives a leisure life. They love going outside and charming people. Swindler. Damn, they're a swindler. Master of deception, hypocrisy, disguise, and conspiracy. Wow. Volunteer. This boss volunteers, selfless, devoting, willingness, spirit of service, duty, dedication. They're a leader. They're a volunteer, though. They volunteer sometimes with animals, helping animals. Or volunteer at work. Volunteer working at prison yard. Doctor. They could be a doctor as well. Healer of ailments, treatment, surgery, diagnosis, and compassion. Or maybe this young person went to the doctor. Okay. Musician. You could be, or they are, composer of harmony, creation, passion, soulful sound, celebration. This person could be at a party listening to music as well. Civil servant. Guardian of public good, public official, administrative duty, public administration. Barber as well. Artist of tresses, trimming, beautification, adornment, and fashion. Magician, channeler of power, potential magic, illusion, and manifestation. Somebody here knows how to channel. This doctor. This doctor may know how to channel as well. Maybe you don't know that, but this doctor is young and he know how to channel. Bard, keeper of epic tales. Ballads, ballads, and legends. Somebody a lost soul. The civil servant, seeker of clarity, wanderer, confusion, defeat, struggle. Could be a lost soul here. Got this bard. Avenger. So somebody's an avenger. Memory, resolve, hatred, and plotting. Damn. Engineer. They could be plotting on an engineer. Architect of the solutions, engineering, practice, problem solver, complex systems, and technology. Yeah, somebody using some form of magic. They plotting on this engineer. Traveler. They could be seeker of horizon, adventure, experience, and a long journey. Spiritual seeker. Devotee of the inner path, meditation, insight, and practice. So it looks like somebody is saying that a spiritual seeker is a lost soul. Spiritual seeker. Lost soul. You could feel lost if you are a spiritual seeker. Maybe you're looking for the truth. Maybe you need to meditate to bring insight and clarity about something. A father, probably. A father, a patriarch, a family guardian, parental authority, ancestral passage. Okay. And it looks like this father is taking this young child away to somewhere. Okay, this father could want to avenge his daughter. The fool, ignorance. Somebody was being ignorant, rashness, impulsive. They could have been, you could have been. Somebody was being ignorant and impulsive here. Guide. You could be a guide. They could be a guide. Navigator, progress, direction. Okay, maybe you guiding somebody somewhere. And somebody don't want to be in betrayal anymore. They don't want to betray you. But you're not a betrayer. You're not deceitful. You're not disloyal. Somebody is homeless or going through homelessness, unemployed, solitude, hungry, bankruptcy, and wandering. Blacksmith. They could be forging, melting, shaping, and tempering. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Y'all heard my alarm go off, which scared the shit out of me. So I gotta go. Neighbors, community. Okay, so something about the neighbors, team, connection, society, corporation. Something that's going on within the community here that you know about with this guide. This guide is a traveler, okay, going around in the community. Somebody part of a community. Waiter, attendant of hospitality, steward, or cleaner. This person is not a betrayer. Spiritual seeker. They did not betray you. Detective. Okay, so somebody now wants to navigate the truth. Clues, pursuer, truth unveiled. So somebody want to tell you some form of truth. Some sleuth. Genius. This genius, this blacksmith is a bearer of gifts. Extraordinary intellect, innovative mind, and exceptional ability. Somebody a genius here. They bring the gifts. They know about the gifts. This could be you though, singer. Somebody could be a singer, have a nice voice in a community, always singing. Resonance, moving hearts, harmony, emotional, and you are a performer. Maybe you perform in the public. Maybe you go to what they call that, where they can go to and speak, or sing a song or do a rhyme, or I can't even think of it right now. Like a club. It's like a club or a bar. It's like you go on those days where you can say something for free. You can freestyle or whatever. Stalker or prey. So somebody is trying to stalk somebody. Stalker or prey, aim, strategy, pursuit, survival. Chef. Maybe you're a chef, culinary maestro, cooking, culinary artist, seasoning, and proficiency. Maybe that's what you be on, proficient. A mother. You could be a mother, they could be selfless, love, nurturer, source of life, material, patience, comforter. I'm hearing you need to call your mother, see what your mother's doing. Learner. You could be a learner. You could be going to school, seeker of knowledge here. Inquisitive, progress, aspirant, and explorer. Child, beacon of hope. Spring buds, innocent. Okay, yeah, you need to call your mother. Innocent, growth, vulnerable, beacon of hope. You're this person's child. Maybe this is your real mother. Architect, weaver of blueprints, planning, design, supervision, and construction. Okay, maybe you need to call your mother. Your mother could be a weaver. She could be planning something, have a blueprint about something, designing something. She could be a supervisor here and construction. Your mother could work in construction. They could construct something. Something could be going on, some form of party or celebration or something they're trying to plan out. Drunkard. Maybe they trying to get drunk with you. I don't know. Alcoholism, addiction, avoidance, and abuse. Okay? You could be avoiding this person because you feel like they're alcoholic. They're having some form of addiction and they're abusive. Confirmation. Athlete. They could be. Somebody is a seeker of vitality, exercise, life, strength, and speed. Okay. Somebody is spying. Seeker of secrets, intelligence agent, covert, espionage, and undercover. So somebody is undercover. Hello, undercover. All right, y'all. So that's the end of Air and Fire of Light. I'm about to go. Gotta get ready for work. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you have subscribed. If not, please like, share, and subscribe. I can't even get my words out today. It's so crazy. My mouth feels so jumbled. I wanted to come on yesterday, but y'all, I had to get my hair done and then I had to finish homework. So I was unable to come on yesterday. I had so much homework. I was so backed up with homework. And I didn't even realize that I didn't even do the last week of homework that I was supposed to have done. So I was wondering, I had got an F in the class, and I'm like, oh, okay, I ain't worried about it. I can make it up. But when I looked at why I got an F, because I didn't complete my IntelliPath. So that's why I got an F. So I'm sitting here like I could have swore I thought I completed it. I thought I did it. Not sure if I was dreaming about doing it or I fell asleep while I was doing the schoolwork. I don't know. But y'all, yeah, that's what came across. I got an F. So I had to get caught up on last week's work and this week's work. So I only have some peer responses to do for class, and then after that, um, then I have to start on week 5, which is Monday, which is cool. I could pretty much look at certain things. Class is real. So y'all, at first, I was taking this shit so lightly, but now it's like I can't take it lightly. I have to really, really look at what I'm doing, because I'm going into a different field. And at first, I was kind of salty, like, why do they keep on, showing me stuff about um how to write a resume and different things of that. And I already got a resume, but I'm gonna need a resume for a different field that I'm gonna be going in. So, duh, you know. So sometimes we don't look at things as though they are. We just, you know, always we think we know stuff, and sometimes you think you know what's going on, and you really don't. So I had to reread and all that, and do my homework. So anyway, thank you for watching Air and Fire of Light. I am Tasha, and I am got to go. Gotta go to work. Peace. Bye. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes and your shares.